Faith Over Everything. It's a podcast where we talk about everything.
Everything?
Everything. No topic is safe.
But we gon' give it to you through the lens of faith.
All right.
So sit back, relax, and let us do what we do. It's your host, Jazz and Ange. It's the FOE crew.
Okay.
I said sit back, relax, and let us do what we do. We your host, Jazz and Ange. We the FOE crew.
Hey, FOE.
FOE.
Faith over everything.
Faith over everything.
FOE.
FOE.
Faith over everything.
Ain't that what the kids be doing? I don't think do this anymore. They be T. Anywho, welcome you guys. Welcome to Faith Over Everything. It's a podcast where we talk about everything.
Everything?
No topic is safe. I feel like the kids when they were singing Nationwide, you try to get your good song on. Nationwide. Anywho, if this is your first time here, welcome to Faith Over Everything podcast. I am one half of your host. My name is Angela Suggs.
And I am Jasmine Suggs.
And this is Faith Over Everything podcast. If this is your first time here, welcome to Faith Over Everything podcast, where our goal is to have fun and not to be anything. It's to have fun first, then be uplifting, and then ultimately help ourselves and others to understand that as long as you have faith, you can conquer everything. Okay, everything. All right, there's no limit. All right, you can do it all. You can do it all. We are still on our road to 300. We have gotten 2 more subscribers since our last video. We at 232. 232. Hey,
That's what's up.
Okay. Anywho, we are going to jump into our icebreaker. Okay. I remember this time. Okay. It's going to be a quick would you rather. All right. You can get with this or you can get with that. Okay. Now let's get it. Would you rather be stuck in traffic or have slow internet connection?
Oh.
I thought this was an interesting one.
Oh. Probably going to do stuck in a basement sitting on a tricycle, girl.
Getting on my nerves. Going out of my mind. I thought she was fine. Don't know if her body is hurt.
Yeah, I think I probably because
really
I already be in traffic stuck, and you know me. Y'all get to hear me when I'm stuck in traffic and I'm annoyed and everything like that. So I'll just I'll get on my internet that's working fast.
And send a message
I'll
out.
talk to y'all. I'll listen to some podcasts. I'll make the time go by. So yeah, I probably, because that's just so annoying, especially because everything that I have to do has to deal with technology. So I think it will annoy me that the internet is not working. Like I feel like I could be stuck in traffic. It's just a would you rather. So I because I'm like really trying to be like, but no, if it's a would you rather, I would rather be stuck in traffic than having slow internet services.
I'm actually the same. Well, it was pretty easy for me because I work from home. So I was like, I don't even really be out in the traffic like that. So I definitely don't want no slow internet. When I do get out the house, it would suck. They'd be like, okay, now how am I going to be stuck in traffic every single time I leave the house? Or is this just sometimes? Because nobody likes to be stuck in traffic. But yeah, I would probably pick stuck in traffic as well. I need my internet to work. I need to be able to stream all my shows and get.
I was just about to say, because internet, that's not even, that's work after work.
It's crazy how important internet has become. Because I think about as a child, I used internet for AOL chat. That was it. Hi, ASL question mark. How you doing? You know, you meet your little friends, sign on. What's your screen
Uh-huh.
name? What's your AOL screen name? Getting a little. That's all I did. That's all I lose for it.
Mhm.
But does that mean we old? If we can remember back when internet wasn't even all that, like
I would say seasoned, not old.
you right, you right. And then everybody had their Black Planet page.
I did.
What was your name on Black Planet?
Jazz piece, 04.
PIECE, like you like a dime piece.
Like a dime piece. Jazz piece,
Oh,
04.
mm, mm, mm.
I thought I was somebody. Listen, chocolate little thing.
My name was Blue Girl because I love the color blue. I don't know why. I don't
I was
know.
gonna say, I thought
I
your
didn't
color was
I didn't
green.
even love blue. Like I don't know. I'm well, clearly I guess back then my favorite color was blue. It was Blue Girl, but it was girl with a Y. Blue Girl
Mm.
2002. Okay, that was my name. That's so funny. I think about that. Like life was so easy
Black
back then.
planet, honey, but it's just uh,
Anywho,
very seasoned.
yes, like we're just seasoned. But yes, but now internet is so pivotal. Like I can't work without it.
Mhm.
Can't watch TV without it. We couldn't bring you guys this podcast without it.
That's
Like
true.
it's just so important. All right.
That is true.
But anywho, and well, I guess once you get on it and download it, I was gonna say, I mean, you don't need the internet to read your Bible, but if you got the Bible app, you need the internet, unless it's downloaded on your phone, unless you downloaded it
Mhm.
before the internet came off. But anywho, I'm sorry. I digress. We're gonna move away from that. Y'all let us know in the comments. Okay, which one would you rather? Would you rather have slow internet connection or would you rather be stuck in traffic?
Mm.
Let us know. Um, we're gonna move on to life be life and just take the wheel. I got one. Do you have one?
Mm. Probably. Well, you probably when you talk, maybe something will trigger, but not right now though.
Okay. So last time it was my apartment, people. This time it's my child. Okay. Um, I don't know if this is life be life. It's probably more of a life be life. Let me tell you about this 9-year-old of mine. Okay. So him and his, they run around. They're boys. They're children. Let me say, they're children. Nothing to do with they're children. They're active. They run around. They do stuff. So sometimes he'll walk around the house. He'll put on his rollerblades. And he be now. I've caught him many times trying to because he's shorter. So we have a step stool in the kitchen so he can get up, get the bowls, get the cups, get whatever he needs. One time since we've been at this place, but a few times at the house we had, he would get on those rollerblades and then get on the step stool. And I would say, Xavier, do not do that because if you fall and break a bone, you're not going to no hospital. I'm not taking you nowhere because you did it to yourself.
Mm.
Okay. I'm telling you, you don't want to have any broken bones. You don't want a broken leg. You don't want a broken arm. You don't want anything. He'll be like, okay. And he'll just do something. I'm like, dude, you're going to break your arm. You're going to break your leg. You're going to break something. Stop doing that. So imagine my surprise. I take him to school last Friday. When I tell y'all, I dropped him off about 7:36. 7:46. I know it was 7:46 that my phone rang and it was his school calling me. I didn't answer the phone. I'm not a bad parent. Okay, I'm not a bad parent. His school does too much. Okay, they send voicemails. They send text messages and they call and leave voicemails all the time. Okay. Hello, such and such families. Just know that this week is such and such. It's Spirit Week, and it's this and it's that. There's early release on Wednesday. All right. Early release on Friday. They send messages all the time. Now, what they need to do is have a different phone number
Mm.
from that number. So then when that number comes in, you like, that's the office. That's the office calling me. Either way, I missed the call. Whatever. They leave a voicemail. I knew it was important because it said, "Hey, Angela." The automated messages don't never say my name. I was like,
It say, "Hey, parents."
yes, yes. Hey, families. Hey, parents. So I was like, this one says my name. So I called back. Y'all, the lady's like, yeah, I was just calling because Xavier, he was outside. Mind y'all, school don't start till 8 o'clock. Okay. This baby ain't even made it in the classroom yet. Xavier came in here. He fell. He was outside. He said he jumped over another little kid and he hurt his elbow. He hurt his arm. He came in here. He was crying. I gave him an ice pack. I said, okay. Well, did he? Is he there? She was like, no. Or she was like, well, he was, but he told me that he thinks his elbow was broken. And I just wanted to let you know, just in case something happens. Just want to give you a heads up. I said, okay. Well, is he still in there? And she was like, no, he went back outside. I said, okay, well, he's probably fine then. I was like, because one thing about Xavier, he's a little dramatic. And I don't say that to be rude. I say that to acknowledge myself because he probably gets that from his mother. I didn't tell her that. I'm telling y'all that. I can be dramatic at times. So I was like, oh, well, if he left, then he's probably fine. Whatever. If something was really wrong with him, he would have stayed there. And she was like, okay, that's great. I said, but if he comes back, give me a call. His dad can come get him. Whatever. She called back 10 minutes later, y'all. And so she's like, he's in here. And I said, let me talk to him. So I'm like, hello. He crying. My arm hurts. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. All right. Stay calm, sweetie. Dad's going to come get you. Hang up. Come wake his husband up. His husband. My husband. I was trying to say his father.
He ain't got no husband.
I was trying to say his father, but I was thinking his father, my husband at the same time. It came out together. He ain't got no husband. Okay. He ain't never gonna have no husband.
Not never.
Because I know the little girl that he like at the school. Okay. But I'm gonna respect his privacy.
Okay.
Anyway, I was thinking about this with his daddy. And I was like, you know what? He definitely get it from his mama. Because I think we have such like big personalities, I guess, that when something is wrong with us, people be acting like we just do it too much. Because I can remember a time when I was pregnant with this child and I didn't feel well. And some people in the family thought that I was just being overly dramatic, that I was just playing like I was sick and I ain't feel good. And I was just in all of these things. Some of the people in the family, some of the people is on this line right now.
First of all,
I'm just saying it was some of the people, some of the women that's in my husband's family. It was one of the girls that's on the line right now. It was his mama, who I love, my mother in love. Them two in particular. But anywho.
To our defense though. We had multiple kids, so we just like, girl. Well, at that point in time, I only had 2, but she
That's
was
still multiple.
a G. So I was just like, we just, looking like,
just because y'all
girl,
had
you
great
all right.
pregnancies, just because y'all pregnancies was rainbows and butterflies, do not mean that everybody else's pregnancies is rainbow and butterflies. Because I was not in that number, unfortunately, both times. But anywho, I think about that because I was like, this man took his time going to get my baby from the school. Talking about something, I'm sure he all right. He gets to the school. He's like, oh yeah, his elbow do look a little swollen. So he takes my baby to the doctor, and this baby has fractured his elbow or his arm. Well, I'll find out for sure tomorrow because he go for his follow-up appointment with the orthopedic. But because Marcus said it was his elbow, but I don't know. I was like, can you break your elbow? I guess you can. I guess you can fracture your elbow.
Guess it ain't funny no more, huh?
Girl. I'm guessing maybe like the bone that connect the elbow to the upper arm part. I think is one of them or something. So that baby walking around in a cast, and I was like, dude, this is the last week of school. He's about to be on summer vacation. Y'all don't understand. I was like, okay, he finna be at home. He finna be taking care of him and Miles. Okay, he the babysitter. Okay, now the babysitter need a babysitter, or he need a caretaker because he can still sit himself. But Lord, y'all just pray that we have a well, by the time y'all see this, we're gonna have came from the doctor already. So I'm sure it'll be good news. We are because he's not in pain. That's one good thing. He's been walking around, he hasn't been in pain. How about you need some Tylenol? He needs Tylenol the first day and the second day, but after that, he's like, I'm fine. My arm feels regular. It feels fine. His little sling. It feels fine. It feels just like my regular arm. That's what he said. It feels like my regular arm.
Original.
I was like, oh, okay, all right. But yes, that is my Jesus take the wheel or life be life. Because
Yes.
I mean, I, I always knew. Well, I had a feeling because not everybody breaks their bones. I didn't break no bones as a kid.
Me
Uh,
neither.
so I was like, but I mean, it's a part of life. Some people
It
do break
is.
their bones, so
Mhm.
it just happened to be. And I will say this: the Lord was looking out for your girl. Because one thing I don't like is blood and broken bones and the sounds and the things. And I was like, oh, Lord, you knew to let this happen on a day where his father was off of work and his father could go tend to those things. Because when that man called me and said that they said that it looked like his elbow, he was like, yeah, they said it was fractured, but it also looked like it needed to be popped back into place. And maybe
Mm.
they can pop it in the. I was like, no. So they might just try to. No, don't tell me that. I don't want to see it. I don't want to. But if I had to have been there, then I would have did good. I would have had to have been. But I don't know because last year
Mm.
when Miles bust his head open, I
Mm.
almost passed out from the blood. I was like, got lightheaded. Like,
Just wait. Oh.
and I don't even think it hurt as much as it did. He just saw my reaction to it. It was like,
Dramatic with his mama.
girl, is it that bad? I was like, oh, I had to pull
Oh my
myself
gosh.
together. I was like, oh, I just looking at the blood. I got lightheaded. Miles like busted stuff. He busted open his lip a
Mm.
while back. This is before he busted open his head, and that was bleeding. And I was like, Marcus, see. And I was and I was holding that for a while. And I said, you can take over because I'm about to pass out. Y'all, I can't. I can only do such a certain amount. And then I'd be like, tag team. I need somebody else to tap in. Oh Lord. But
Oh,
that's why I
so
was like, thank
you
you, Lord,
definitely
that
wouldn't
you.
have survived that on that one movie one of them days when she had.
Mom- Oh, girl, I couldn't stand that scene. I had to close my eyes. Like, why is all it? No.
Oh my
I was
gosh.
like, what is going on? Why? No, I just cannot. That's why I ain't go see
Uh,
Sinners. I don't, it's
that baby
blood in that
scared. She
movie.
like
Blood. Gordon, I love
um,
me some Michael B. Jordan. If you did not know that, you know that now. I love me some Michael B. Jordan. But
mhm.
I said blood and vampires. I'm not paying any money to go see that. No, and it's called Sinners. I rebuke thee. Anyway, did you have a that life be life and Jesus take the wheel?
Nothing is coming to mind right now.
All right, well, we're gonna jump into this episode, y'all, because
Oh.
life just be life, and all right, it be doing what it do, and just pray for me, okay? Pray for me. Pray that the Lord have me. I mean, when I am who I am, so I'm 40. I'm in my big force, okay? If I can't look at blood and where I'm at now, I ain't never gonna be able to take it. So it just is what it is. All right.
Who said that? Who gonna check me, boo?
Exactly. That's what their daddy is for. Okay. Anywho, this episode we are just talking about just life. The title. What's the title? Sunday best, Monday mess. All right.
Mm,
Living living faith beyond the pews. The
mm,
pews. Okay. We just want to touch on how, of course, faith's not just for Sunday. Okay, we have to live this thing out, which we talk about all the time on this podcast. It ain't just one day, whatever. You have to got got to be true to this. Okay, if you're new to this, you got to be true to this. Okay, it's an everyday thing, but every day, um, every day looks different. Okay? Every day definitely looks different. I will say them Sundays, Sunday best. You get your Sunday best on. You go to church. You like, and Sundays start off really. That's if you go to a if you go to church, you have a really good church service, and it's just perfect and everything is great. You like, oh, this is gonna be a great week. Oh,
mhm.
this is gonna be good. Like it just, and sometimes it do be a great week. Sometimes it do, but some other times Monday come and you be like, what happened? Because yesterday we was looking good. We had on our Sunday best. We was in
Mhm.
there. praising him. We was having just a great time. And then and I was believing that the Lord was gonna see me through the week. Like I just knew he was. And then Monday come and
Mhm.
it just be like, let me go back. Can I make it back to Sunday? Let me just Lord, take the wheel.
Girl. Mm, 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 mm.
I'll let you
It,
hide there.
it's hard. It's hard, and especially the series that we are in. Like when okay, so I do mine on Saturdays because we do have Saturday service. I use my Sundays to clean up my house and prepare for the the coming week because I never know what's going to happen. I try to be prepared. But it'd be like so good, like praise and worship be good, especially when I get on there on time. Like
Mm.
praise and worship be good. Every other Saturday we have communion. Like the people, the ushers be nice. They let me sit where I want to sit because I don't like to be sitting where like, well, this past Saturday, I don't know, maybe they thought because of the rain and stuff that was taking place
Mhm.
that a lot of people weren't gonna come to church. So they had where I usually sit, they had it blocked off, and I'm trying to be obedient. So I was like the lady even saw my face the way that I came in, like where am I sitting at? And she was like, "You can either sit here or you can either sit there," and it was close, and I was just like. I don't know what to I don't know what to do. I started itching, scratching, like this is oh my gosh. But it was like, it'd be so good. And then Monday come and it's just like this is supposed to happen like if I didn't go to church.
Mm.
Like why is this happening? Like this is supposed to be. But it prepares you for sure. Well, at least for me. I should speak for myself. For me, it prepares me because it's like, okay, um, you should be prayed up, you should be fed,
Mhm.
you should be all the things, so that you can tackle on this Monday mess because even sometimes it's right in that parking lot before you leave.
Mhm.
It can be an attack. So yeah, it's
I mean,
real.
even with that, you could have been just like I was saying, you try to get back to Sunday or Saturday, whatever day you go to church. You could have been attacked that whole week, and then you go to church, and you go to church, and you're not like basically you're putting on a facade like, oh, everything is
Mhm,
great, everything is fine, because you're at church and you got your Sunday best on, whatever, and you just want to put this facade that everything is great,
mhm,
everything is fine, whatever. I know sometimes, like, they'll do, we have altar call or whatever, and sometimes you need to be up there at that altar, but because you don't want to look a certain way, you're gonna stay where you at, and
mhm,
just the Lord know my he can hear me. I can talk to him. And that's true. You know. But sometimes that altar call just be too real. You just be like, all right,
mhm,
look, because already discernment be kicking your butt.
mhm,
It'd be like, okay, they'd do an altar call, and then it'd be like, okay, nah, you ain't talking to me. But then they say something, and you'd be like, you
mhm.
talking to me. Uh
Can't deny that. You're talking to me. Okay, let me go.
yeah, so it's like, I mean, but everybody here we're all here for the same thing. So
Mhm,
that was one of the questions. It's like, why do we think people feel the pressure to look perfect on Sundays? Like, we're all here for the same reason. So why do people pretend that we're not here for
mhm.
the same reasons? Like,
Like it's not a hospital and we all sick and we need to get healed.
yeah.
Um, yeah, I think for me, it's probably because of the way that I grew up. So it's always been modeled as if you go to church, you act like you got some home training, you sit in your seat, you participate, you go home. You don't
Mhm.
ever, especially in Black communities for the most part, whatever goes in the house stays in the house anyway. So
Mhm.
if you trying to bring out that you had a bad day, you will have all the things like, oh, hey, how are you doing? Oh, I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm blessed by the best, like just having all those different sayings or anything like catchphrases or whatever,
Mhm.
just to, put on, like you were saying, And it's because that's what's been modeled or whatever. Because if I really tell you how I'm feeling, you're gonna be like, okay, like
Mm,
I wasn't ready for all of that or whatever. But it's like, but you asked me how I was doing. So it could
mhm,
be sometimes that it's like if I do tell you how I feel, you may not have the capacity to even handle everything that I'm feeling right now. So to keep everybody at face value, hey, I'm good. I'm doing
mhm,
fine. I'm good. But sometimes, listen, you ask anybody if I'm tired to, hey Jasmine, how you doing? I'm tired, but I'm here. I'm pushing through. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
Like, and you just keep on going through because it's like at a certain point in my life, it's just like, all right, I I can't fake this off. Like I can't fake the funk, and I can't act like everything is all good and everything like that when it's not. Not to
mhm.
say I have to go deep down and like, girl, let me tell you, I was supposed to
Yeah.
pay this bill and this, like, like I'm not about to go through all of that, but it's just like, hey, I'm tired, but I'm
Yeah.
pushing. I'm here. I made
Yeah.
it, and then you
Yeah.
just move on. But I do think that it's been modeled, that
Mhm.
come to church and you look your best, you give God your best, and not to saying that giving God your best that you have to look your best because it's
Mhm.
plenty times where like even with like I think about that lady that the parable that Jesus would be talking about, like the lady gave like her last 2 cents or whatever, and it's
Mhm.
like she gave more than the richest person or whatever had gave because you only
It
gave
was
your
her
10%.
last.
Right. And you gave your 10%, but she gave 100% of what she had.
Mhm.
And 10% to your $1,000,000 ain't nothing, like that ain't even what she had. So it's just like
Mhm.
she gave her all, but I don't even know how she was looking or whatever. But it's just like that mind frame of you can give your all and still be down and out.
Give my all to him. That's what I thought of when you said that. I'm sorry.
But yeah, that's my response to that for myself. I don't know about everybody else.
Yeah, no, I mean, I agree. I think to your point, like you said, a lot of stuff is like this is house business and house business only, whatever. And I mean, to a certain extent, nothing wrong with that because everybody ain't got to know your business. Everybody ain't got to know what's going on with y'all. So,
Right.
you can't
Mhm.
be telling everybody your business. I mean, it could be that's probably helps where they have like the prayer circles and your prayer lines and things like that where you can have a select few people who can pray with you and pray for you and all those things. But yeah, Bobby, I think your reasoning, I definitely agree. That people don't, you're like, I don't want to. And then, of course, I remember, of course, growing up, you see people that do go up to the altar and some people, they just, you'd be like, oh, why they? But as you get older, you be like, you don't know their story. You don't know
Mhm.
what the Lord has brought them through. You don't know what they have experienced in their life. So praising him the way that they praise him, like I don't never judge nobody praise
Mhm.
because I don't know what people have been through. Whatever.
I
I
thought
don't.
you was gonna start singing. You don't know my story.
I mean, I was thinking it, but I was like, let me. Okay, because you don't
Y'all,
know.
we a musical. Just listen.
Yes, everything. I can turn everything into a song. You don't know their story. Okay, you don't know the things that they have been through. Okay, you cannot imagine.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
But I'm just saying,
Come
like, we don't
on.
know. We don't know those things. So, um, you know, but anyway, Sunday, the day that you try to look your best and you try to prepare for the week. And then, like I said, you go into Monday and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get through it. And then sometimes like I can attest to this that I would be like, okay, Sunday you go, you get a really good message, you be on fire, like, all right, Lord, yes, all right. So I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm gonna wake up, take Xavier to school. I'm saying? I'm gonna come back home, make my house's breakfast. I'm saying? I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna get off of work, um, watch me a little TV or something. I'm gonna read my Bible, or I guess I gotta cook dinner in there somewhere. Either I'm gonna cook it or I'm gonna pick it up, one of the two. We gonna eat. And then that night I'm gonna read my Bible, I'm gonna have a little Bible study like I'm gonna do. And then stuff be happening, whatever. I just next thing you know, I look up, it's 11 o'clock, 11:30. It's time to go to bed. I ain't read no Bible. I ain't did nothing. I ain't cleaned up. I haven't done. Only thing I done did was went to work and took Xavier to school. and fed my children. Everything else has just been awry, whatever. And you're just like, what happened? Like, I'm so like, yesterday I had the plan, like I was gonna do it. Like I was just gonna, like, Lord, like what? I don't help me, Jesus, like help me just get this thing together. Like I just know then tomorrow comes and then you try it again. Okay. And then sometimes you're successful, sometimes you're not. But I'll be telling you, like this just Sunday, it really be gearing me up for the week. And then sometimes during the week, it really just be a letdown. Really, it's not enough hours in a day. Sometimes I'll be really feeling like, what's going on? Where's the time? Like, where did the time go?
Oh, it
Why?
definitely be flying by for sure. And then it's just like you said, on the Mondays you have your schedule or whatever. Now for yours, it's the time frame, but for mine, it's like I tried to take what I've learned and I try to execute it and make it applicable to my life. But then I be feeling like God tested it. Like, let me see if you for real gonna do it.
Mm.
Because the series that we in right now, I told Aaron, I said, yeah, pimp this hard. I,
So,
and the nerve to be a series of like, what is it
hold on,
called?
your voice going in and out. I don't like that. Don't be playing with my sister system, the internet. Don't.
Oh, it's still going out.
Nah, maybe it was when you was hitting the table. Don't hit the
Oh,
table.
okay. I can't hear it.
Oh, well,
But
no, I just did it again. You ain't even hit the
oh
table.
gosh.
It's all
Okay.
right. Go on. Let me see if I hear you.
But it has the nerve. It has the nerve to have the series of like when you bring faith to work or faith at work or something like that.
Mm.
Girl, like I mean, I love church. I really do. I'm very, very churchy. And I always try to take the message and be like, let me make it applicable. Let me do better. I know better so I can do better. I think I had told you, like, girl,
Mhm,
don't even
mhm.
listen to it because if you don't
I
want
was
to
gonna say
fail,
that. You told me that. I was like, I haven't watched One Community, and you was like, don't.
don't do, don't do it. She got 2 kids.
She got
but,
two kids.
but it was just like, oh my goodness, like I literally had to put it in play that Monday. Like it was just like, I don't know if it was because I love my job. I really do.
Mhm,
And it was just like a switch flipped or something. And it was literally like, what is happening? Why are y'all doing this?
mhm,
I'm not gonna quit, but y'all are really making it easy for me. Like it was
mhm,
really like I had to really literally self-talk myself. Like talk well, that is self-talk, but I had to talk to myself like, okay, girl, it's only a test. You're going
Sometimes you have to encourage
listen.
yourself.
Like for real, because I was just like,
Gotta speak
ain't never
victory during the test. Girl, speak that victory during the test. Go
because
ahead.
I was really trying, like, and I was like, okay, usually that's my go-to. Like, hey, in my office, at home, whatever the case may be, I need to put on my praise and worship music. Like, even if it's
Mhm,
playing in the background or whatever. Sometimes if I feel like I'm talking too loud to a student, I'll try to turn it down a little bit. But sometimes I'd be like, the student actually needs to hear this song. So let me turn it up just a little bit so we can, have this praise and worship together. But
mhm,
it was just it's been a trying this past week has been a trying week. Actually, it's
mhm,
been like the last 2 weeks. And it's just like I don't know. I mean, no, it's not I don't know. I know what is happening, but it's like I don't know if the higher ups or whatever or whoever it is forgot that we're approaching like peak registration
mhm,
and numbers are going to look crazy. and we're stepping into like summertime, so people are taking vacation, and then y'all got us doing like these other events and these other trainings, so that's pulling us away from actually being, where y'all want us to be. So it's like I just want y'all to stop
Mm.
and act as if like y'all wasn't born in these higher up positions. You wasn't born as a VP.
Mm-mm.
You actually used to be what I used to be. Maybe it was a long time ago and you forgot how it goes. But y'all making me hard live out this message of
Mm-hmm.
honoring up, because it's just like I want to honor you. I really do. I really I really
Honor
want to
my
do
way
right.
about this though. Like, that's what y'all
But
are.
it's
Okay.
just like, oh my goodness. And then I be the one that be trying to for real motivate and encourage and inspire my coworkers. But it got to the point where I was just like, I need to talk to somebody. I need to vent real quick.
What
Like,
your shirt say? Jesus is what?
Jesus is essential. Yesterday,
Mm.
today, and forever. Got it
Okay.
from Simu.
Mhm. I thought we were off that. Dope.
Hey. I never said that I was off that. I said I do it once a month. Once a month, okay? And actually, I didn't do nothing for May. So
Well, you
I'm
know what
doing good.
you have.
I'm doing
I
good.
was gonna say you have done very well. You have, because y'all know. Y'all heard stories. If y'all was a long time listener, y'all been down with us for a while. Y'all know she been out here wilding, just
Oh.
crackhead. But no, I'm sorry. But no, I think that you're doing awesome. You just continue to just
Hmm.
encourage yourself, okay? Because
How well.
the switch is gonna flip back. They gonna get it. They gonna.
That's what I'm trying to talk myself in, because I think when we were
Mhm,
leaving our meeting last Friday or something, I said, y'all know, maybe this is just like a growing pain. Like, y'all know, actually, I just listened to this one guy. He was talking about like how to deal with the word difficult
mhm,
differently or whatever, and it was basically like um everything that you haven't done before seems difficult until you actually take it on, like a new change or a new job, a new class,
mhm,
class or a course or whatever like that. And it seems difficult until you like you did that challenge, you were victorious over it, and now it's just a Tuesday or whatever, what he
mhm,
had called it. And it was like, so just think as difficult as different. And that's what I'm like really trying to have that mind frame of like, okay, we got two new different platforms. So all of us are trying to learn how to work it together. Yes, the growing pains suck because y'all wasn't micromanaging before. Now y'all trying to
mhm,
micromanage because somebody else higher than us are down y'all throats. So now y'all got to get down to our throats. But let's just work together
mhm,
and let's just go through these growing pains, do what you're supposed to do. Like if you always continuously working, you'll never have an issue.
mhm,
But it is frustrating. I'm not gonna act like it's just like, oh, like, oh, well, maybe this, but I'm like, okay, y'all, let's take heed of what it really is. It's
mhm,
growing pains. It's gonna get, like you said, the switch is gonna flip back. Y'all gonna get a groove. They gonna calm down. They gonna recognize that it should be quality over quantity anyway. And
mhm,
we gonna have a good Tuesday. We gonna have a good week.
mhm.
We gonna do well. We gonna live out this faith while we at work.
All right. Now break. Like you just like,
Right. 1, 2, 3.
yes, you gonna get through it. Cause I mean, I feel like
Oh.
I'm the same way at work sometimes, or not even just at work, like because my job is cool, whatever. Sometimes, and this is just with any job, like well, for me, when I work a job for a while, I can get kind of like blah. You like, oh,
Mhm.
just probably because it's not like again, I don't mind my job. I'll never say anything bad about my job. I mean, I like my job. It's pretty, it's pretty cool. I'm able to do my work, listen to my music, listen to the
Mhm.
Karen Reed trial. Is anybody watching the Karen Reed trial? Y'all let me know, because that's listen. I listen to my Karen Reed trial. I do my work. I do what I gotta do. Talk to my claimants. Do the stuff. But sometimes I just be like, oh, like And again, this is just with every job I've had where I just be
Mhm.
like, blah, you just feel blah. You just like, it's just the motions. You just kind of fall into the routine and just get up, go to work, do your work, go home, whatever. And it's just like blah. But there are some times where, especially when I probably need to be doing this right now. I need to get back into this of like just knowing that I'm not working for man, I'm working for God. Because there have
Mhm.
been some times where I just really be in that mindset, and I feel like I be at work and it be lovely. Like nothing
Mhm.
changes. The work don't change.
Mhm.
The type of work I get, the people that call, whatever, like none of that stuff changes. It's still the same. Whatever, like it's still the same meetings I gotta go to. It's still the
Mhm.
same claimants I have to call. It's still the same stuff I have to look through and process. Like all of those things are still the same, but yet and still, I just be like, I just be feeling like it just be so light. Like,
Mm.
oh Lord, like it's just,
Mhm.
I don't know. It's like
A
something in
certain
my
peace.
yes. And
Mm.
I need that. I need that right now.
Mhm.
Like, cause sometimes I just be at work and I just be like, I just don't. And it's like, it's one of those where it's like, once I get there, once I clock in, oh, I'm locked in. But it's like
Come on,
sometimes
bars.
once I clock in, I lock in. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, but until I clock in, I be like, do I have to go? Do I have to go? Like,
Mhm.
Lord, please. But sometimes, you got to have those reminders. I told y'all
Mhm.
my screensaver right now is still I think I was telling you it's the monitor my heart. Might make sure I monitor my heart posture.
Mhm.
It's Proverbs 4:23. Guard your heart above all else, for it determines the course of your life. Like I'm like, all right, let me
Mhm.
make sure I am guarding my heart posture. Make sure I am
Mhm.
um being fair with things, make sure I'm being level headed. Like it's a lot of things that go. I think about my heart and I think about everything that like goes along with it. Like, all right, let me make sure I'm treating people right. Let me make sure I'm being right. Let me make sure like let me make sure I'm talking to people fairly. Like, let me make sure that I'm not being mean. Okay, Lord, like help me. If I feel like I'm a little
Mhm.
off kilter, I'll just be like, all right, Lord, help me. Like, I know that
Mhm.
that wasn't right. I
Mhm.
apologize. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
But yeah, but just, it's pretty much, we just saying Sunday, Saturday, whatever day you go to church, that's the day that you just, sometimes you just really feel locked in and you just be like, I'm gonna go into this week and it's gonna be great. And then you start the week and something happens. And welcome. That's all of us. Okay. Like, don't think that it's just you, that it was like, dang, did I not catch the word on Sunday? Like,
Mhm.
was it? No, you caught it. It was for you,
Mhm.
but this life is still for you. Like we
Mhm.
still got to get through this, whatever. So it's always nice to, or maybe have, like, just have some scriptures that you can reference at times. We know there's different script. Like I said, I have my little screensaver. I be
Mhm.
thinking of, and I'm like, okay, if something happened, I'm like, hey, let me look at this, whatever. Like, all right, Lord. So it's just, even if you just feel like something's going on in that moment, stop, pray, ask the Lord to help you in that moment. Or many prayers throughout the day will get you through that day.
Mhm.
Okay, sometimes that helps. And again, like I said, with going through the week, don't think that anything is wrong with you because we are all a mess. Okay.
Mhm.
None of us are perfect. Okay. The chapter reference we have is Mark 2:17. And this is in regards to Jesus was well, actually I'll read the verse before, which is our verse is actually starts at 15. It says, later, Levi invited Jesus and his disciples to his home as dinner guests, along with many tax collectors and other disreputable sinners. There were many people of this kind among Jesus' followers. So a lot of people that was following Jesus was sinners. But when the teachers of religious law, who were Pharisees, saw him eating with tax collectors and other sinners, they asked his disciples, why does he eat with such scum? Rude. Why they gotta be like what off top? That is like y'all. So y'all the religious teachers, like y'all. So y'all was never scum before. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't
Mm,
do that. Anywho, verse 17 says, when Jesus heard this, he told them, healthy people don't need a doctor.
mm,
Sick people do. I have come to call not those who think they are righteous, but
mm,
those who know that they are sinners.
mm,
So this reminds us that Jesus is going to be there with us in our mess. You know, we're not perfect. You whatever. We're not, you don't somebody say you a sinner, that don't mean that you out here really just, sinning and doing. We all fall short at times, whatever.
mm,
So, and we're never, and sometimes we just don't get it right. Throughout the week, you may just feel frustrated. You may, be sad, or you may be overwhelmed, or you may be overextended. Like, those are the times where you're just like, oh, you just feel like you are just at your wits' end. Go to God. Go to Jesus. Like, that's what they are
mm.
there for. They're there to help us in our mess when things are not looking the best. So, um, and then in those times people just getting on your nerves, just give yourself grace. If you might have said some things that maybe you didn't mean to say, give yourself some grace, give them grace, um, give your children grace. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, I was a little mad at that boy for breaking his arm, but I gotta give him grace because he is a child.
Mhm. He was just trying to have fun with his friends.
Yes, children go do. Because I was like, how did you even? You hopped over the boy. What was y'all? We were playing leapfrog. I said, but if you was playing leapfrog is you touch somebody back and you hop over them. What was you doing? I said, you was being extra. And he was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I jumped really high. I was just like,
Oh, that baby got hops. Listen, thank God for insurance.
girl, listen. But I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give him grace because he is but a child. Okay, and that's what
Mhm.
children do. They do silly things, okay? And even adults do silly things. So I mean,
Child, yes.
if your heart is beating and you talking and you can see and all the things, if you're on this earth listening to our voices, you do silly things. Okay? Yes, you do silly things too.
You are
I
not
do silly
exempt.
things. Look, I do. I ain't just trying to put it all on you. I do silly things too. We all do silly things. So it is what it is.
Oh
Um,
man.
but I think that's all I had to say about that. You had anything else to add?
That was just good to remind yourself of working for the Lord, to make it go better.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, nothing is your situation is not changing. It's just your heart is changing. That, you know what, I'm not going to give the bare minimum. I'm not going to do what, oh, you want this? Okay, I'm going to give you the bare minimum. Bare minimum.
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm going to go above and beyond because I'm not doing it for you. Trust me, you. I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for the Lord. So
Mm-hmm.
having that right heart posture was a great touch on. I like
Yeah, girl, that's my
that.
go-to. We having to read that. Okay. I should have
Mhm.
now what I should have did, I thought about it later on. I was like, oh, I should have made a song for this. I should have did, it'd be like Monday, I try to pray. Tuesday. And then I was like, dang, I couldn't think of nothing else. But I'm gonna have it next time. Maybe I'll have it for y'all next episode, okay? Cause listen,
Oh
we
man,
gonna get through
we
this
need to put
week.
it on a
All right.
short.
Y'all gonna listen. You be like, oh Lord, Jesus.
Oh, we
Listen
could definitely
though.
do that. Okay, okay, go ahead and do
Do
it. I,
what?
I mean, I'm just showing up, but
See, actually, she gonna make me write a song. She gonna tell me to write a song so she can perform the song. Talking about she just gonna show up, put me to work.
listen, I ain't afraid of no ghostwriter. You hear me? Okay,
I
the
ain't afraid
Holy
of
Ghost
no
use you,
ghost.
baby.
Mm-mm. I ain't afraid of no ghost. You know what that's from?
No.
Ghostbusters.
Oh.
That's probably got the melody all wrong. But all right, y'all. It's late. We about to go to bed.
Mhm. I know y'all
We
see me
thank y'all.
yawning a couple of times.
We thank y'all for being here with us. We thank you for listening because you didn't have to come
Um,
listen to us, but yet you are here and we appreciate you. Again, we got the 2 new followers here on the YouTube. And you know what? I'm so sorry. Those who are listening audibly, I love y'all. We appreciate y'all because we talk about
mhm.
the YouTube all the time, but we thank thank you guys for listening also, because a lot of our listeners have been A1s, day ones, day one from A1,
A
A1 from A1, whatever the saying is. You know,
A1 since day one. That's what it is. You had it
I'm
right.
in my big four, so I'll be messing stuff up. Jasmine,
Aunties out here.
she's still young, she's still young and tender. I'm in my big four,
You
so
know what?
I think this your last year though, ain't it? It's your last year in your threes,
Um,
ain't
yes.
it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Listen, she's gonna join us. Anyway, I think I'm perimenopausal.
Shoot,
Girl,
the way that I be feeling sometimes I am, but I got a checkup coming
I'll be
up
like, ooh, hot flashes.
Thursday.
I'll be sweating in the middle of the night. It'd be a lot going on, but you know what? That's fine. Take it away. I
Girl,
don't
but
mind. Take it away. But you know what? I'll let it do what it do. But anywho, those of you that have been listening for as long as you have been since 2019 when we started this, we appreciate you. If you've been here since yesterday, we appreciate you. Okay, we thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube. Share, like, comment, invite a friend, and tell your friend to bring a friend. Okay,
mhm.
and um, before we go, Jasmine is going to go over the sinner's prayer with you guys. If this is your first time here, and if you would like to, take that next step, Jasmine will help with that.
Yeah,
Take.
so the what it's called a sinner's prayer. It's not the prayer that saves you, but it's what you believe in your heart and that you confess with your mouth. And you'll say something similar to this if you have never accepted Jesus into your heart. Dear Lord, I recognize that I am lost and that you are the only one who can save me. I believe in my heart that you died, was buried, and rose from the dead on the third day. I receive you as my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Give me this grace and the strength to receive and believe you in my heart. Come into my heart, Lord, and change me forever. In your name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Now, if you prayed that prayer, welcome to the family.
Welcome.
Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family.
Let me
Welcome
stop
to the
clapping.
family. Right, because our class probably all the way off. Y'all listen. Welcome to your family. I don't want to get distracted, but yes, welcome to the family. Please, please, please get into a Bible believing, Bible teaching Christian fellowship. Make sure that you are reading your word, even if you don't understand it, like actually get like a paper Bible. But
Mhm.
also, if times is hard or whatever the case may be, there are free Bible apps that are available. Even nowadays, you can just Google, like if you're looking for a verse or
Mhm.
even looking for some kind of assistance with what's in the word, all free. And we love us some free 99, child. But definitely get you into some small groups, get with some like-minded people that are trying to be on the same journey with you, because life do be life, and you do need Jesus to take the wheel. So it's like, make sure that you are engaged, that you are in community, that you are just trying to do the best that you can be.
Mhm.
Do the best that you can do. Be the best that you can be. It was all together. Sorry,
You
y'all.
wanna be somebody?
Yes.
Wanna go somewhere? You better wake up and praise Jesus. Hey.
I can't wait till we're in the same area, like doing the
Ooh,
recordings together, so we could be like busting out in all of this. Because I
coming
definitely was
soon.
finna harmonize with you, but I knew it was gonna be messed up.
Mm,
But
mm,
anyways, yes, definitely make sure that you pray, make sure that you do wherever you like, even if you are an entrepreneur, if you at school, if you don't have a job, just like wherever you are,
mhm,
just make sure that you're representing Jesus well, because you just, don't want anybody to fall short if they see you and be like, ooh, church people be doing that, or people that believe in Christ do that. I'm better off just being a heathen out here,
mm,
living my best life, quote unquote. But yeah, welcome to the family. If you have questions or concerns, feel free to reach out to us. If we don't know the answer, we have resources that we can get the answer for you.
mhm,
So yeah,
yeah,
don't be surprised. The enemy is definitely angry. We have definitely decreased hell and increased
mhm,
heaven. So Just know he coming.
Mm-hmm.
He
And you
has no
want to go to
limits.
heaven. Ooh,
Ooh,
okay.
ooh.
That's where we want
No
to go.
matter what they say.
Yes. So thank you so much for going over that prayer. Thank you guys. Those that did the prayer with her again, like she said, welcome to the family. We love you. We thank the Lord for you.
Make sure y'all tell somebody if you did pray that prayer, even if you got to tell us if you want to DM us or whatever the case may be. But make sure y'all tell
We're
somebody.
still saying we follow us on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. Message us. Join our email list. All of the things. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna get up out of here. Let me see. Wait, do that work? I think somebody said do hearts. Does it work? Oh, there they go. Oh, we love y'all.
Oh, you talking about yours? I was like, I got the
Let
old
me see.
version,
Let me
y'all.
see. Oh, we love y'all. Look at the hearts. Look at the hearts. It's so cute. All right,
That is
y'all.
cute.
Well, we thank you guys for being here. We will see you guys. Oh, if you are a mother, happy Mother's Day. We missed you guys because it was just the week before. Was it the week after we did the last
It's been
episode?
like 2 weeks. It was. We
You
did
said
say
it
Mother's Day
after?
to them. No, we
Oh,
said
did
Mother's
we?
Day to them before. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, well, my bad.
Well, happy Mother's Day again, y'all. Shoot, listen, it be hard out here. Mothers,
Memorial
mother
Day coming
figures,
up, so
influencers, whatever.
happy Memorial Day, y'all, because that's on next week. But yeah, anywho,
Happy last day of school if y'all down here by on this good side. No, just playing, not
or
the
even
good
if
side.
if you in the Arizonas, you coming up to the last day of school too, because
Cause y'all
that's
the
the,
same last day as us, right?
that's the last week.
Yeah. It's
But all right,
just
y'all, we out of here for real.
just Milwaukee.
No, it's not just Milwaukee. It's because I was talking
No,
to
I'm
my.
saying that just okay.
It's just yeah, we finna get off
Okay.
here.
I'm
We'll talk
sorry,
to
y'all.
y'all. Sorry, we'll talk to you guys next in June. What's gonna be June? We see y'all again. So
Oh.
God willing, we will see you
Yeah.
guys in June. Ta-ta.
Hey, FOE.
FOE.
Faith over everything.
Faith over everything.
FOE.
FOE.